Now look, if you're between the ages of 17 and 25, then this video is for you. Because there's literally no reason why you shouldn't be able to make an extra $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000 a month online in this digital age. If you're young and ambitious and don't want to settle for the traditional path of college and the 9 to 5, today I want to share with you 3 side hustles that you can start and scale into a full-time business income. And by the way, these are all side hustles that I've been doing since I started my journey at the age of 17. And each year I make over 6 figures in profit from each of these side hustles that I'm going to be sharing with you today. And the reason I'm telling you that is not to sound like I'm bragging, but just so that you know I'm sharing this from a place of experience. When you start one of these side hustles, you can get it to a few $1,000s a month and then scale it to 6 or 7 figures down the line where it's not really a side hustle anymore. And each one sort of unlocks relevant skills for even higher level businesses to make you even more money. Now to start out, you need a business that's beginner friendly, low cost to start, and has a high income potential, and something that will pay you valuable skills to learn. The best opportunity that fits all of these criteria is a business where complete beginners with no previous experience can digitally create something of value and then sell it to hundreds of people online, leveraging free traffic. This is the business that really took off for me. When I realized that I could create something from my phone or my laptop and then post it online and drive traffic to it to get sales, I realized what a powerful opportunity I actually had with Etsy dropshipping. To do this, you only need 3 things. You need a product to sell that you can create digitally, a marketplace to sell it on, which is Etsy in this case, and customers to buy it. The product is what you're going to sell. Now, personally, since I want maximum freedom and scalability, I always sell either digital or drop shippable products. Now, that doesn't mean drop shipping products, it just means a product that I don't have to personally hold inventory for. This means instead of having to go out and find customers and then provide a service for them, I can make products and post them for sale online and have the customers come buy them from me and then have all of those orders fulfilled automatically. An example of this is using the print-on-demand model, where you can sell popular items such as apparel and drinkware, hats, or even items like posters, all with designs printed on them. The product design is created digitally, and then that design is only ever printed on the product and then shipped to the customer after it's already been sold, which keeps your initial startup costs around $0. The marketplace is where you can sell those products online and ideally get traffic to those products for free. Now, everybody has their own opinion on what the best platform is to use and which platform gets the best results. But I can tell you from experience that the absolute best place to sell your products online is where traffic is already coming to shop for that type of product. If you want to make the most amount of money with the least amount of marketing expenses and hoops to jump through, the absolute best platform to start on is Etsy. And there's a few really important reasons why. Like the fact that Etsy only charges a one-time $15 startup fee. But if you start on a platform like Shopify, you're first gonna have to buy a domain, which can cost anywhere from $10 to $30 or even hundreds of dollars in some cases, but usually around the $10 mark. Then you're gonna have to pay for the subscription, which starts out at $1 for your first month, but then you're gonna be paying about $40 per month on top of all of the transaction fees that you're going to be charged on each order that you make. And that doesn't even include all of the ad costs that you're going to have when you have to start driving traffic to your website. An Etsy shop really doesn't require any designing besides the banner image and then your logo. And then they'll only charge you 20 cents per listing that you want to post in your shop. And those stay live in your Etsy shop for 4 months for their hundreds of millions of monthly visitors to come by and see. So as long as you can post and then position your products in the Etsy search algorithm, you won't have to pay for marketing or run any ads. You could still choose to run ads to your Etsy shop or run ads locally on Etsy, but it is not required to grow your business. On a personal website, you'll have to make social media content or pay for ads to get people to come to your website and shop for your products. Now, I've never shown this example before, but if we take a look at this shop from 2021 to 2023, you can see that we did about 1 million visits and $1 million in revenue. And the cool part is this is entirely from free traffic. So I never did any social media content and I never paid for any ads. You can see that 86% of the traffic came from the Etsy app, Etsy search, and Etsy SEO and marketing. And I didn't run any ads, make any social media content. I don't really know where these 2,000 visits came from. And then all of this direct traffic is just from website scrapers and other search engines that aren't, the top three: Yahoo, Google, and Bing. Now, during this time, I was running a few other shops, and I was running ads and experimenting with paid traffic on those shops. But on this shop, I never touched paid traffic. All of this is just from learning how to post Etsy optimized listings. Now, I want to be really clear that you do need to invest real time and real money into your business if you want it to grow. But those first few dollars that you're spending on your business can go a lot further if you decide to go with Etsy. Etsy dropshipping is about making products for people that come to shop on Etsy. And it just so happens that the type of people who shop on Etsy love the print-on-demand items like t-shirts, hats, mugs, and posters, and digital products like templates, guides, stickers, and planners. By creating a shop around these products for the customers that are already coming to shop on Etsy, you can take advantage of this business model. Your job is to create a decent product and then get the traffic that's already coming to Etsy to shop with you instead of someone else. I call this model Etsy dropshipping, and it's really not like anything else. You don't have to run any ads or pay for traffic since customers are already coming to shop on Etsy. You just have to get that traffic to shop with you instead of someone else. You can sell dropshipped products from within the US using print on demand, or you can sell digital downloads. Your startup costs are around $15 or even less if you sign up using a discount code like the one that I have down below. And it's semi to fully passive scaling, which means that the more best sellers that you post in your shop, the more money you'll make, but it won't increase the amount of time that you have to work each day. Every so often, I'll go through and look at the new shops that have opened up within the last 6 months to a year that are already making around 1,000 sales a month, or roughly $10,000 a month in profit, just reinforcing that this is one of the best businesses for beginners. The good thing is that you don't need previous experience. You don't need to be a professional designer or that good with complex tools like Photoshop, but at the same time, it teaches you the basics about running a real business. This business can really lay the foundation and provide the income for you to pursue other businesses in your spare time if you want to, like what I've done. People always ask me and comment on my videos, why would you want to do YouTube if your businesses make so much money? Not that long ago, I was a beginner just like you might be, having never made any money online, and Etsy dropshipping changed my life. So if I can help you do the same and make even more money in the process, then it's a win-win. If I was just getting started again, this would be my first side hustle online business that I used to make a few $1,000s a month. You could sign up when you're 18, or if you're younger than that, you can ask your parents to use their details to get started even sooner. The second side hustle I would consider doing takes advantage of the attention economy, and that's content creation. Content creation is going to continue to be one of the most valuable skills that you can teach yourself for building your personal brand or marketing products that you want to sell. A year and a half ago, I decided to expand my business by starting this YouTube channel and building my personal brand, and it's definitely paid off. Content creation is a lot more difficult than Etsy dropshipping, partly because the feedback loop is so much longer, because it takes a long time to make a good piece of content and then get feedback from the social media platform on how it performs. It's also very difficult to learn content creation if you don't know exactly what it is that you want to create and what your message to the world will be. For example, if you want to learn how to code something, it's at least 1,000 times easier with a goal in mind. Say you want to code out like the Snake game that you can play on your computer. So with that goal in mind, you can sort of reverse engineer it. And you can start to learn out how to build specific code for that specific project instead of just learning general coding rules that will give you general knowledge. When you have a specific direction, you can learn what you need to and cut out all of the noise. Then when you're ready to code out your next project, you already have all of the foundation that you need to get moving in the right direction. Content creation is basically the same thing, where it's so much easier to make focused content around a specific topic and get that content to perform well before moving on to something else. So if you want to make car videos, it's going to be a lot easier to dial in and figure out what type of car videos do well and then copy it. Make your own versions of those videos and throw in your own personality. The cool part about content creation is it's a skill that can be retargeted towards other types of content. So it doesn't always translate directly, but like after you learn how to code your first project, you have a lot more of the tools in your tool belt that you need to succeed. Content is one of the most profitable businesses you can do because it teaches you super valuable skills and it opens a lot of monetization doors that aren't there before. I will say that the more things you do in your personal life outside of the content, the better your content will be. So I can talk about the businesses that I've done on my channel because I've done them. If I didn't grow businesses full time or work on self-improvement or read a lot of books or work out, then I wouldn't have nearly as much cool stuff to talk about. So if you don't feel like you can make content right now, I would suggest starting a business and doing more cool stuff so that you have cooler things to make content about. And by the way, if you decide to do content creation and start building up your personal brand, it's not something that's going to make you rich overnight. A personal brand is like a lever on all of your other income sources. And that's why having a business as your main income is a much safer and more sustainable option. Because right now, if I needed to or wanted to, I could step away and stop making content and posting videos, and I'd still have my income. You really don't want to depend on social media platforms and algorithms, and you don't want to be a slave to the content. You want to be able to leverage it in your existing businesses, especially if you're not someone who's fallen in love with making content, if you're not naturally extroverted and creative. I still think it's an extremely valuable skill and worth doing, but you don't want to rely on it 100%. Now, the next side hustle I would consider if I was young or a student, or honestly any age looking for extra income that you can start on the side and then scale, is affiliate marketing. From my experience, affiliate marketing is one of the best ways to monetize, especially after you've learned how to create content or at least know how to generate views online. For affiliate marketing, you do not need a personal brand. You can monetize from faceless channels and theme pages and all sorts of accounts, but of course, it's a lot more profitable with a personal brand. If you can, look at these businesses as something you can start and then build out long term. That's always the most profitable way. Affiliate marketing also takes all of the pressure out of needing millions of views, because with specific niched content, you can usually convert a larger percentage of your viewers into customers for relevant products, and that's your content relevancy. So in my case, some of my Etsy dropshipping and print-on-demand videos might not get as many views as more general videos, but those smaller videos will convert a higher percentage of people to the relevant products, like Printify, for example, since the content is relevant to those affiliate products. It also takes away all of the pressure of needing to sell your own product, which some people feel uncomfortable doing. It's much lower pressure to sell someone else's product sort of as a referral. And this works even better if you use the platforms that you're recommending. So I can recommend platforms for Etsy dropshipping like Printify, since I've used them for 4.5 years and spent hundreds of thousands of dollars with them. The key here is that to make really good money, you need to nail down the content creation side of the business and make relevant content. And people can always smell out when you're promoting something just for the sake of promoting it. For perspective on why I think this is a win-win for everyone involved, if you take my Printify link, for example, it will allow you to sign up using my coupon code ALEC, which will basically save you $60 if you ever decide to upgrade your account. Otherwise, Printify is completely free. So that's a win for you. Then I only get paid after you start making sales. It doesn't even matter if you upgrade your account or not. So this is my Partner Stack dashboard, which tracks all of my student success. So this is my Partner Stack dashboard, which tracks my student success. And you can see that right now I'm doing about $10,000 a month in profit from all of the orders that you guys are generating. Again, at no extra cost to you. And you can see that it's just going to continue to keep going up. This works out for you guys and for me because what I'm able to teach about Etsy dropshipping works so well. You guys get the results of a profitable business, and I get paid off of getting you results. That's the win for me. And as an added bonus, Printify's happy because I'm sending them lots of users that are creating businesses that last. This is the best kind of affiliate marketing and probably one of the most genuine ways that you can monetize. That's the exact path that I've taken. I started with Etsy dropshipping, started making content on YouTube, and then promoting platforms that I already use with affiliate links. And by doing it in that order, I've scaled 3 different incomes that all make 6 figures in profit each year, but it's only possible because I've taken it one step at a time. Again, I really don't want to sound like I'm bragging here. I just want you to see what's possible when you're able to start a business and then build out more income streams around it. Now, if you're interested in starting your own business with Etsy dropshipping, you can check out this video over here, which will walk you through everything you need to get started. So I'll see you over there.